when you realize a UFC title shot at 170 pounds, that is saying something. Most people would argue this is as deep as any division in the UFC, and this man, undeniably the #1 contender as he makes the walk tonight.
He has separated himself from the pack. The only person left is the champion. He has done everything necessary to be viewed as a guy that could hold this championship belt. Now's his moment. He has got to lock in for 25 minutes because it's going to take all of that 25 to beat this great champion. Big spot for this young man tonight.
Well, and a lot of his UFC experience, he believes, is going to help him in this setting. He's been measured with his energy all week. Nerves do not appear to be an issue. We'll see if by night's end we have a new champion. Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Khamzat Chimaev. We are set for our main event of the evening. All right, now let's get you our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Ilia Topuria. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, Khamzat Chimaev is back as this round gets underway. Undefeated fighter who has officially taken this sport by storm. His fight against Gilbert Burns back in UFC 273 probably is going to end up in the Hall of Fame. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent very bad. Oh, man, he's a hard. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it shows in that defense.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Topuria. Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Side control now. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining. Big ground and pound. great shot from the top position. Oh, he got to his spot.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up in a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
.45 seconds to go here in round one. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your side. He's got to change something.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, so not exactly the approach we thought we would see out of this BJJ player. His ground game, you can argue, as good as anyone's in this division, yet he hasn't attempted a single. Back to the feet now.
Oh, man, good stick to the body.
Oh, now gets an uppercut to a more dominant position. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Oh, my God.
Nice judo toss for him there. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Great job finding his shots from the top position. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. Now he's going full mount.
Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Heavy on top and work those elbows.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. He has controlled the position, postured up, and landed another strike that is causing swelling.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, heavy shots raining down. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedowns is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Topuria's eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital. 15 seconds.
landing brutal ground and pound.
What a round. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Topuria's eye is worse for wear. That's completely swollen shut at this point in time. You know the ringside physician is going to come in and take a look, but you got to think the vision, at least in that eye, is completely compromised at this point in time. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Khamzat Chimaev.
Go after the cut. End this fight. End it.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time. Oh, man, he's effective straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Topuria's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time. I'm not so sure they're not going to step in, Daniel, and stop this fight right now. Hard to be a one-eyed fighter in a mixed match.
This is big. That's big.
Bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chimaev. That Darce choke is tight. Oh, he's out! Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh, nice.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. He is back up to his feet. So pretty good recovery. All right, so it looks as though now the referee will step in to look at the swelling on that eye as he calls for the doctor. Maybe he wanted to step in earlier, but now he had no choice.
He had no choice. The swelling is so bad, he can't see. He's flailing at his opponent right now.
Looks as though the doctor is going to allow the fight to continue for the athlete. May want to raise the guard a little bit.
He's got to raise the guard. He's got to take some chances because he's very limited in what he can do right now with that much swelling.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Oh!
And back to his feet. Upstairs.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition. He passes the half. Great defense by this fighter.
Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. So at this point, all these ground strikes are just brutal. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous. But there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And This is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 1. Oh, that was hurt bad.
Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs.
Beautiful level change.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chimaev.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Chimaev's trying for a submission here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
And the submission is very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Chimaev's has got full mount now. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Oh, man, another blow right on that previously targeted area. He's in real trouble now. Oh, big, big shots here.
Oh.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish,
he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Topuria. Really starting to bleed profusely out of that eye. It's not looking good, champ.
Well, it's leaking down his face. The guy's been beat up, and now this cut has become a real issue. That was nice. Massive shot from the top.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. 20 seconds left. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician.
We can't go much longer with a cut like this. We need a finish.
All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's gonna have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Big shot on the feet. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Topuria. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away, and try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Short elbows.
Change of the position.
Chimaev's right back to the full mount.
Watch armbar here.
Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
Starting to get it in there deep.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Topuria's cut, not getting blood in his eyes, so that's a good thing. But, man, that is a nasty cut on the cheek. Certainly going to require stitches after the fact, and hopefully the cut man can stop the blood if we get to a next round. Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Ilia Topuria. 1 minute to go in the fight. Topuria's in half guard. Right into side control. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Right shot.
Nicely done. Chimaev's back in full mount.
This is a terrible position.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right.
What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-44. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so you heard it there from Buff. Khamzat Chimaev gets it done on the scorecards. He's your winner by decision tonight, and in large part because he wasn't going to force the finish.